What's going on, Sunshine? We're going to go ahead and get into your message. I was not expecting to pull the board out, but Spirit said, going to pull the board out. Spirit want to do something different for some of you guys in your life, in your situation. Be careful of accidents as far as like um, not paying attention to putting your hand in a sink. They got dishes in it, and it may be some broken glass at the bottom of the sink. Okay. Um, but I feel like it could be like small cuts, bruises somebody may start to notice. I also feel as if someone could be on a blood thinner. Okay. Hmm. Libra, especially if you live on the West Coast, you're going to end up calling somebody, or you already have, or you're going to send a text message to this person and they have not responded to the text message. They're not going to respond until a couple of days later. And you don't even have to be on the West Coast, but I really do feel as if Spirit has a message for someone who lives on the West Coast. You could be a Libra or a Gemini. You could even be dealing with one. I do feel as if you have to trust your spiritual instinct, especially when it comes to a relationship between someone of the opposite sex. Okay. Now, I do feel as if some of you guys, if you are a content creator or you have your own um, social media page, you're going to notice a lot of trolls. I do feel as if one of the trolls would be a Judas to you. And we all know that Judas is somebody that's close to you. Okay. So pay attention to the comments that you see. Somebody is hiding behind a mask. The things that they really feel, what it is that they've been thinking. They're afraid to say it to you. So they hide behind social media. It's like somebody trying to get some shit up off their chest, honey. Okay. But even Judas can't hide from God's wrath. I also feel as if someone could even be trying to hide behind their spiritual or religious beliefs, justifying their actions. Spirit about to show somebody who they truly are. It's like Spirit holding a mirror up to another individual who could be judgmental. Okay. Let me look at your playlist. The individual is sentimental, no pain, no gain. So you may have had to go through some shit. For some of you guys, if this is a healing process, you're going to endure painful situations. But I do feel as if you end up gaining on the long end of the thing. I do see you going through an awakening. Some of you guys may be finding feathers. Okay. You told somebody before you got into a relationship, or before, it could just be before anything. You told them you didn't want no problems. You let them know what it was up front. An individual's story is about to change. If you're dealing with someone who has an R, first middle, last initial, you and this individual, y'all may try to be friends, but Spirit said y'all can't be friends. Spirit, what's going on? Okay, I do see somebody's friend getting engaged, or you could be going to an engagement party. I do see that this is also going to be a time where some of you guys may be coloring, getting coloring books. Somebody could even be utilizing like puzzles as mental stimulation. I see somebody creating, this could be like your own cards. But I feel like someone may draw them by hand. I do see two soulmates. Okay. Oh, baby, you got some big money coming to you. Okay. A motorcycle. Somebody could be riding on a motorcycle, or someone has one. Like either you're riding one or somebody you know has a motorcycle. Okay, I also feel as if one of y'all may have an ankh tattoo, or you could be wearing something that has an ankh on it. That's going to be a confirmation you got some money coming your way. You're attracting wealth. Some of you guys may be wearing the color gold. or even wearing some gold jewelry. That's going to be a confirmation to this message. Oh, honey, it's a spirit in somebody's house. Child, now if you recently went to the graveyard, the spirit and uh, went back to the house with you. But there's a spirit, they cannot cross the threshold. Hmm. It's like the spirit is outside protecting an individual's home. A confirmation if you end up breaking a bracelet that you are wearing, or if you end up finding a bracelet outside. For some of you guys, you may even find something that you have dropped in your car. It's going to be on the driver's side. No pain, no gain. Okay, I do see some of y'all maybe financing a trip. Somebody is also paying for who cheating? Hold on, honey. Who's paying for a hotel and somebody flying an individual out? The message, look, on this says, do not commit adultery. Mm-hmm. Somebody is spending their savings, honey. When y'all in a relationship, somebody's partner drives a or they have their CDL. Somebody could even work on trucks. I also feel as if there may be a semi truck that could end up turning on its side. We hope that that person is okay. If you were in a relationship with somebody who was a truck driver, the individual may end up getting into an accident. Okay. When it comes to your career sector, you are the it person. People come to you for resources. Somebody may also need your help. You could be working with a Gemini. I do feel as if for some of you guys, you may be in Gemini energy. So you may be indecisive with your career. You could also be multi-talented. Some of you guys may have multiple ideas that you may be working on. I do feel as if somebody could also even have multiple degrees. Somebody's smart as fuck. Mm-hmm. One of y'all dealing with somebody who's born in 78 or 79. Somebody is also born in July. August is also significant. Okay, if you were born in August, you need to quit stealing somebody's money out their account. And if you're not the one born in August, boo, and someone has access to an August individual, I don't know who this person is. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Somebody is born in the month of August. Okay, baby, they can have an 8 in their phone number. We definitely know they got it in their date of birth. They could even have it in their age. Okay. Somebody could be even turning like 58 also, is what I heard. This person has access to an individual savings account. And I do feel as if they may take money from that account, but they don't take large amounts so that it's not obvious to the other person. So that it's not going to be obvious to that other person that they're taking from their account. Now, I do feel like if somebody is born in July or you're dealing with a Cancer sign, Spirit is telling you you've already made vows to someone. Don't commit adultery. For others of you, in the month of July, Spirit is telling you the money that you didn't put in your savings, don't touch it. I do feel as if somebody may be ready to go on a vacation, or somebody may be tempted to spend some money that they have saved. Okay. And be cautious also when it comes to the airline that you choose to get on. One of y'all gonna end up seeing a like a broken bracelet. I also feel as if someone could live near a graveyard. That's going to be a confirmation to this message. You have a lot of spirit energy around you. One of y'all may have seen someone pass away. Like you could have even, I don't know if you drove past it or what, but somebody saw an individual laying in the street. This person had a hat on. Their hat was knocked off their head. And I also feel as if the individual who's driving is going to jail, but that person's going to end up getting out of jail. Somebody's going to pay that person's bond. Ooh, a company. I do pick up on a store within your neighborhood being robbed. You could end up hearing some sirens or you see some flashing lights. For some of you guys, this could even be near a Family Dollar or some type of family center. You could be using pyrite. Okay. Moldavite. Somebody is using moldavite. But I feel like definitely pyrite. Fool's gold. Oof, baby. Chill. Let's talk about this romantic partnership sector. Now, somebody partner drives for a living. Okay. Whether it's Uber, CDL. Okay. If your partner drive, they drive. If you're single, just chill for a minute. I do pick up on some soulmate energy, but somebody is gambling, taking a risk on losing their soulmate. Somebody be dogging their soulmate out. And I also feel as if somebody could be in a relationship with an individual who may have to take prescription medication. This could even be an antidepressant, or somebody got some happy fucking pills. Okay. Now, when it comes to your spirituality sector, you do have angels, angelic beings around you, your spirit guides. They want you to take a look at this. Could be any type of spiritual or religious type of books, information. They want you to be equipped and ready. I don't feel as if you're going through any spiritual battles currently. Baby, you got the sauce right now. I feel as if your spiritual rituals have not changed. What does this say? You would have to be half mad to dream this up. So some shit is going to be confirmed in the physical for you that may have been taking place spiritually at one point in time. I also feel as if someone may be in denial of the reality of things. Like somebody is not wanting to accept the way things are. Hey, honey. And somebody also need to quit using them honey packets, boo. There's no fight. I do feel that someone could be surrendering. If you were going through a spiritual warfare, that person has surrendered, baby. Now, I also feel as if something that was confirmed in a spiritual message, you're going to witness it play out. And you may be in disbelief or shock. You would have to be half mad to dream this up. This can't be happening. But it's happening. I do see somebody getting their vehicle painted. Somebody could even be painting a bike. Okay. Somebody, their hair is their strength, but I also feel as if somebody's hair may end up falling out. Somebody's hair may end up falling out. Somebody was on some bullshit, child. And I feel as if whoever the person was that was trying to battle an individual spiritually, because remember I just said you're not dealing with a spiritual battle. And if you were, someone has surrendered. Whoever the person is that surrendered, this person is having some issues with their hair. Now, I do feel as if some of you guys could be dealing with the masculine energy who may have facial hair. I do feel as if a masculine may end up shaving. And it could be because of so much breakage. Okay. Or somebody is noticing that their hair is extremely dry and brittle. Okay. Okay, an engagement ring. So there's a lot of conversation pertaining to an engagement ring. Okay, there's a lot of love that somebody really loves the individual. This is an ancestor. Somebody's ancestor, loved one, or an engagement or the anniversary of that person's passing may be coming up. Your confirmation, if you end up seeing a butterfly, your ancestor has been trying to communicate with you. Somebody needs to shut something up and keep it locked up. Oh, whose phone is locked up? Somebody need to lock some money up. Money up too. Okay, if you have Apple Pay or like a Cash App or a Zelle or something like that, you may need to change. Well, Apple Pay. I mean, whatever. Somebody just needs to change a password, either to your actual phone or to one of your accounts that deals with your finances. Because I was gonna say Apple Pay, you don't really use a password. You may use your face, but not everybody ain't like that. So somebody may just need to change their password. A Taurus, a Libra. Okay. And here you are. Look at this Empress energy. For some of you guys, this could be someone's mother. Somebody mama got that bread, honey. But they'll do your ass slimy. Presently, somebody either is a cowboy, likes the Cowboys, could be going to go see the fucking Cowboys. You could have even bought a cowboy or cowgirl fucking hat or boots. Okay, something about a cowboy. Oh, hold on now. Hold on, baby. If you fucking with somebody who's a cowboy, okay, like an actual giddy up, okay, on a horse, okay, somebody is positive. Now, either it's a positive pregnancy test or it's another test that's positive that I don't think nobody wants. Okay. But somebody gonna get a positive test. I do feel as if another person, somebody gonna get a positive pregnancy test. Another person though may find out that like if they did have a relationship with that person, they didn't contract something. Well, contract that positive. But somebody gonna get a clear and blue and gonna find out that they're pregnant. I do feel as if you may have to wear different hats this month. So for some of you, somebody is a promoter too. For some of you guys, the hat that you are wearing, this could be at work, okay? The employee or the boss. That hat is changing. For some of you guys, like when you're connecting with family, you may be the one in your family that everybody comes to when they need advice, when they need a place to stay. I just feel as if someone's role is changing or somebody likes to change their fucking hats a lot. Okay. Let's find out. Look at this. Look, this is in your home sector. Look at the damn spirit. See? I do feel as if somebody has gone. Now, look, I don't know if you see it. I ain't going to tell you what you damn see. You know what you can see and what you can't. But somebody feel like they didn't see the fucking alien. You looking at Predator? And I just hope that you ain't talking about an actual human person, because that would be so fucked up. Some people might. They might be like, girl, you see him? He look like a predator. Yeah. And okay. Oh, baby, you got a snake. Look at this. Somebody could actually be buying a snake, but an individual has a snake trying to have an impact on their finances. Now, I do feel as if your finances are also going to change. New Orleans, there's a celebration in New Orleans in the future. Some of you guys could be planning a trip there. I just heard some shit gonna end up going down there. Now, this could be like an anniversary, um, or something like Mardi Gras that's celebrated. Some shit's gonna end up going down. Okay. Libra. A Libra is going to be significant. I do see you getting justice, though. I see there being balance. Okay. And for some of you guys, the spirits that are connecting with you, the spirits that are around your home, they're helping you to find balance in your life. I don't feel as if a spirit is actually crossing someone's threshold, especially if you have protective barriers up, because this spirit is not actually in the home. Now, if you are Libra, you had to kick a spirit out your house. Why you kick a spirit out your house, honey? And you may need to do some damn protection work around, I heard, your space. It's somebody has been waiting for an opportunity. So I wanted to know why spirit was outside of this Libra's house, and a spirit. The song that's playing is Elliot Yaman, "Wait for You." It's a spirit that's waiting for an individual, honey. Look at this. It's a sure thing, not gonna cry. Somebody earned it, and they know they earned it. And this spirit is wanting justice. They really want a Libra. I do feel as if someone could have an accident. Somebody could even end up hitting their head on something. This could even be by a car. Chill. It's like somebody is in between a car and a wall. Now, I do feel as if this is not something that is directly for you, it could be a situation where you end up seeing an ambulance down the street or across the street from you. And you may end up finding out, I feel like somebody bust their head. Somebody has had a head injury. Definitely. And I do feel as if a vehicle may be involved, at least in the sense of like a person being in between a vehicle and like a wall. Okay. Now somebody, look, snakes on a plane and finances. I've never watched Snakes on a Plane, so if you have, then you'll know what that means. But you got a snake on a plane right here, baby. Okay. I also feel as if you end up seeing a snake outside, crawl from up under a rock near your home, that's going to be a confirmation that you're going to need to save your money and be committed to saving your money, because you're going to end up taking a trip. You're going to have to catch a plane. Okay. Now, if the plane has a 6 or a 4 in it, the flight number, you might want to ride a different one. Okay. Your career sector is changing. Okay. And for some of you guys, what you eat for lunch, that may be changing. There could also be talks of there being changes in general when it comes to where you work at. So for those of you who, you work in the 9 to 5, you may start to hear about them making company changes. Okay. I do feel as if some of y'all may be keeping some snacks at work. Yeah. Some of y'all may even need to start taking your lunch to work. I do feel as if when it comes to your family dynamic, there is a feminine energy. This person has been thinking about healing, but they have not taken the necessary steps or the actions to begin the healing process. Baby, it's all talk. If this woman is telling you she wants to work on y'all's relationship or she gonna try to do better, there's some things that she needs to heal from, and she ain't even started healing, or you don't even have to actually sign up for therapy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just making a conscious decision that you're going to start to do things differently. That lets you know that person's not willing or really talking about making the necessary changes. And for one of you guys, it's a disappointment. You heard it all before, and nothing ever changes. This is a mother. This is a mother. Here's a daughter up here. Okay, very gifted, financially stable. But she feels unseen. There's a lot. Oh, this woman is quick to protect this dude. Now, this dude could be somebody's husband or a son. This person may like the color blue, or this individual is wearing the color blue. Somebody is also talking to an individual who, or this person is talking to somebody who's a redhead. Somebody also wears a cross as protection. Okay. You got a lot of hats out here, honey. There's one, you got two up here, and you got three. So presently, you're wearing different hats. Some of you guys may do some traveling, or maybe you're just running a lot of errands for somebody. And then here you are, you have to be or show up for your family. Okay, I do see a masculine energy talking to somebody, a family member, whoever this, we still in your family sector. Okay. I just want to make sure that we keep it straight so this shit don't get crazy. But then he's talking about buying a truck. Okay. But I also feel as if the truck may have some issues with it. And if you have a truck, somebody's truck is leaking. I do feel as if like a cap may have been left off. So it's like someone could have went and got the liquids, some liquids or whatever, put in their car. But they forgot to put the top. It could be radiator fluid. Like somebody just forgot to do something like that. I don't feel as if it's the oil though. Okay. All right. So relationship. Kissing. Yeah. Who is Emma, honey? Who Emma is? Okay. This woman, she's thinking about you thinking about your person. You know, you focus on it. There ain't much there. But boo, let's talk about your spiritual sector. Shots fucking fired. Oh, shots was fucking fired, baby. Okay. Somebody also, look, you've graduated to the next level spiritually. Some of y'all may also be giving your ancestors libations. Come on, Chad, look at you. And I do feel as if someone may be utilizing a puppet to heal. Mm-hmm. Some of you guys may also have your own spiritual business. Oh, honey, you're going to have to put a fire out, Chad. A spiritual fire. I'm telling you, somebody done fucked up. Somebody was talking shit and don't even know, for some of you guys, the spiritual rank that you have. You remember in the beginning I said, for one of y'all, your Judas could be somebody that's close to you. I just heard they know not what they do. Mm-hmm. I do feel as if someone has an ancestor who is a cyclist. Someone also has an ancestor that may have actually gotten shot. This is going to be a confirmation. Okay. Somebody could have even had a bicycle accident. Yeah. And your spiritual team, they're willing to protect you. Look, here they are. They not active because this wasn't turned up. but they're there spiritually and they're willing to protect you. Look at this. Look at your ancestor wings. Mm-hmm. And these are ancestors that for some of you guys are on your altar. You may have pictures of these ancestors. As a matter of fact, one of you guys have a picture of your ancestor next to some crystals that you may have. Your ancestors want you to keep going, baby. Keep breaking generational curses. Okay, and the reason why some of you guys may be dealing with some insomnia is because of everything that you're dealing with spiritually. Okay, some of y'all could be getting up in the wee hours of the morning. Somebody's got to put a fire out. And if you're not giving your spiritual team libations, then somebody's spiritual team is trying to get Tim. Who is Tim? Tim. And there's also a masculine energy who may drink a lot to the point to where they're not able to hear their spiritual team communicate with them. Somebody also could have had some brown liquor. Okay, you definitely got somebody in your social group, low vibrational. Somebody is doing a lot of gossiping via text message. Very immature when it comes to communication. Some of you guys are going to notice that with text message, somebody could be hella petty right now. Short responses or no responses. And then I'm also picking up on another situation where you do have somebody who they send in a lot of text messages and it's a lot of gossip. This could be a Taurus, a Libra, or somebody's mama or fucking baby mama. And if you got a baby mama, she know the passcode to your phone, to your accounts. Or if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Okay. I do feel as if someone may also be a bartender. And if you're not a professional bartender, when you hanging out with your people, they always ask you, can you make the drinks? Can you make the sangria? But Spirit said, don't let it get out of hand. Don't engage, in that too much because you have a calling. Okay. You have to be alert and aware, self-aware of what's going on and what Spirit is communicating to you. Now, somebody is going to get fired. Okay. For some of you guys, this could be a friend. If you are in a position to hire or fire individuals, you may find out that you may be letting someone go. Now, one of y'all could even be thinking that something that happened at work was so bad to the point to where you may end up being let go. It's not the case. There will be someone else in the department let go of. And I do feel like one of y'all may end up getting a message from your friend, okay, about issues on their job. I do see somebody going to Hobby Lobby. Ew, going back to what I was telling you earlier about I ain't even gonna say maybe because this is, come on now. Unless they didn't drop somebody's fucking casket or a headstone in the middle of the street, I take that as it being a body, okay? Not only that, you have this ankh here. Somebody may end up losing their life. And I do feel as if, unfortunately, you're going to see, you're still going, I hate to say that, but I'm going to just say it. You're going to end up still seeing pieces of that person. And it could be blood. Okay. They may also be painting the streets. That's going to be a confirmation to this message. And we send our love, support, and condolences to anybody who is experiencing that. Okay. I do see an individual getting into an argument with someone that they love. Things change. The way somebody talks to their partner, somebody got a mouth, honey. Somebody is very aggressive also. And that's what changed the relationship, is the way that an individual talks to their partner. Like somebody feels as if, shit, because now we in a relationship, I can talk to you any kind of way that I want to. And that person is not going to, the person who's dealing with it, they're not going to continue to deal with it. And baby, right now, what you're attracting is in your past. Okay. Past events. That's what you're attracting right now. Okay. I see somebody stopping at truck stops, getting coffee, or just stopping to get coffee. If you're in a relationship, your person may bring you some coffee, may ask you what you want in your coffee. Okay. Somebody is trying to learn their partner. There is a masculine energy, though, who this person listens to readings. He's trying to lock this chick down. There's a masculine who's trying to figure you out. They're trying to understand you mentally. Oh, this person feel like they don't measure up to you, child. Damn. I do feel like if somebody is trying to buy a truck, they may be short some money. Now, somebody is buying a truck and putting it either in a partner name, or somebody is buying a truck for their partner. Okay, big money. Oh, I hate to tell somebody this. This is only for an individual who you're going to put at least 50K down on a truck, a work truck for your partner. That person, you're going to feel a sense of betrayal. They're going to snake you, boo. As soon as they get what they want, they out of there. What Gorilla Glow say? Out of there, out of there. Yeah, they out of there. Okay. All right, baby cakes. I enjoy hanging out with you. I noticed you have 4, 5, 6. So some of y'all gonna end up seeing that on the clock. It's also going to be a confirmation to this message of the things that may be going on in your life, or the things that's going on around you. Because here it looks like everything is good with you, right? Yourself, your health, your well-being. It's a lot of shit going on around you, your environment, with your finances, things changing in your career sector. And that's also going to be confirmed by seeing 555. This could also even happen on the 5th. The conversation is different, is what I literally heard. So for some of you guys, it's like your communication with individuals that you may work with is different. Now, if you're thinking about changing your career sector, or you're choosing a different path when it comes to your education, people gonna think you nuts. But I also feel like with you being in this Gemini energy, you may have struggled with figuring out what you wanted to do. You were indecisive at times. Some of you guys could also be working on 2 different projects. Somebody could have 2 different jobs. Somebody has 2 different degrees. Okay, but I do feel as if whoever you are, baby, you're real smart. You got options. Okay. It's about being diverse. Family. There's a woman in your family who needs to heal. Now, this individual is always preaching about God. Okay. Look at they cross. Always preaching about God, honey. But look at the heart chakra. Yes, this person has gone through some things, but it's flipped over, which lets us know they haven't started the healing process. That person just been bandaging the wounds. This is an individual who ignores how they are feeling, or they don't want to talk about or face the trauma or deal with the trauma that they have experienced. Somebody also ain't practicing what they ask preach. You know, like this will be an individual who will preach to you about forgiveness, but you don't forgive. Oh shit. Somebody don't forgive their abuser, but yet they're preaching to someone else that they need to forgive. When it's convenient, of course. Okay. When that person needs forgiveness, now they want to talk about, well, you know, the Bible says you should forgive. Oh, okay. Okay. So you forgave Randy yet? And we're not making fun of anybody's abuse or trauma, because everybody has experienced something in life. Okay. And those situations, they ain't always funny when you're going through it. But some of y'all gonna come to the realization that there is someone in your family who is a hypocrite. They have not healed. They have a hardened heart. And this person know everything that the Bible say, but they don't know about a hardened heart. We don't mind our business. And I feel like for some of y'all, you got a lot of love for this person, but you're done protecting them. You're done defending them. Okay. And I also see a masculine energy who is telling this woman that something she did wasn't cool. It didn't help a situation. So whoever this man is, he's telling this woman her behavior is inappropriate. And she's shocked and offended. This is in your family sector, baby. Now, okay. If somebody took their hat off, an individual would be shocked. You said, girl, what? If an individual took their hat off, someone would be shocked. Now, a hat could literally be this hat, or it could be like somebody wearing a wig or something. But if an individual took their hat off, that's all I hear Spirit saying, you would be shocked. Okay. This could be somebody who also wears a scarf. Romance partnership. If you are not talking to someone who does some driving for a living, could be a mechanic, then I do feel as if you may end up meeting someone who may end up being in that career sector. Okay. This person may make up to 50K or more a year. But hold up, boo. Somebody don't have the key to this person's heart. Look at this. This heart is like a locket. There's no key. You don't have a key out here. So this person's heart is on lock. You know what song I just heard? Jasmine Sullivan, In Love with Another Man. Someone is either in a relationship or they were in a relationship, but they weren't in love with somebody else. Ain't that what she said? In that song by Jasmine Sullivan, I think that's what she said. Chill the tea. Okay. Now I do pick up on an individual who they can't get no rest. Ain't no rest for the fucking wicked. Ain't no rest for the fucking wicked. Somebody don't even know how to protect themselves. Somebody is confused on what protection means, honey. Look, you even look at this. Got a 12 gauge in your spiritual section. Some of y'all could also have, if you have some bullets on your altar, it's a confirmation You got some real hitters on standby. Straight like that. And they got somebody scared to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. Oh, because they don't play about that woman. Look at this. Your music box is in reverse. They don't play about that woman, especially if you a woman. Okay, you go, girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, honey, because you're a reader, bitch. Period. I like your ancestors. They said you're a reader, bitch. Mm-hmm. And somebody's ancestor want another bottle, baby. Yeah, honey. Be you. Your spiritual team, they want you to be you. They feel like you're not being you. Maybe you don't feel like you can be you around certain people. Maybe you don't feel like you can talk about your spiritual beliefs or the things that you may do or practice around certain people. Spirit said, be you. They got your back. They protecting you. They don't play about you. Okay. All right, boy, I'm just checking to make sure before we head up out of here that I done picked up all of your messages that I see. Okay, the butterfly, somebody has a butterfly tattoo, but a confirmation that one of you guys, like your ancestor, has been trying to communicate with you. You're going to see a butterfly. As a matter of fact, you may end up taking a picture with your phone of the butterfly. The butterfly is the key to unlocking everything, because look at this. You have a lock and you have a key here in your friends and social sector, right next to the butterfly, which is your ancestor that's communicating with you as a spirit animal. A spirit animal, um, in their spirit form. Okay. 55. Somebody is in between the age of 55 to 56. Somebody could also be the age of 65. Mm-hmm. If you have a 4, phone number, age, date of birth, or life path, baby, you're going to have to spend some money on a window, getting a window fixed. Oh, spirits. Oh, I just noticed this. Spirit said, ain't no patching no fucking relationship up. Who's trying to patch a relationship up? Spirit ain't going for that. Mm-mm. Somebody is born in April, May, June. Someone is also born November. Mm-hmm. Somebody is born like the 16th or the 6th or something like that, or around that time frame. Somebody's also born in October. If you're born in October, your mouth is what got you to where you are. That's what Spirit said. When it comes to your career sector, if you are a Gemini, people in your career, or if you go to school, they think you crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh, the 26th. The 26th is also going to be significant. Somebody's born in February also. If you're born in February or June, you may be doing some traveling, or when you're going to like a leisure activity, that's when some of you guys may end up seeing some type of accident. Now, you could also end up seeing a funeral procession, okay? And it causes you to reflect, especially when it comes to life. Shall, and one of y'all, you got somebody riding in your car named Musty, or somebody car smell like onions. What the fuck is going on? Did you stop? I hope you stopped at a fucking fast food place. Mm-mm. Somebody car is musty, or someone in the car is musty. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I do see you going outside, getting that good sunshine. Some of you guys swimming in the ocean. Spirit wants you to breathe the fresh air. Get outside. It's right here. You need to get outside. Okay. Breathe the fresh air. Go for a swim in the ocean for some. Okay. Sunbathe. Go outside. Some of y'all doing some grounding exercise. That's good. Okay. All right, boo. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye.